Right, we're going to start with, yes, Hope's just going to keep putting mod reminders on the screen if applicable. Bear with me. Background. Screen. I was like losing the plot then. I was like, what are we looking at? Right, so I'm going to, first and foremost, I'm going to bring up Libby in Pink's account. So she has attended a few of my TikTok masterclasses. She's been with me since she just turned 5k. She's over 6k, close to 7k now. She's only been with the team about 2 weeks. She has implemented the TikTok tips and strategies that you are going to start learning, or if you're on your journey already, add to. So straight away here, 45.6k views achieved on this video. This is a TikTok shoppable video as well, by the way, guys. How amazing is that? 45.6k on a shoppable video. Absolutely fantastic. That is sales, guys. And if you don't get the sales straight away, sometimes people sit on them and you get the sales in a few days' time, in a week's time, when they're ready to purchase it. People put stuff in the basket. So don't worry if your content doesn't straight away get sales. Sometimes people hold stuff in the basket. I certainly know I do that, and other people do that, because I've shown the light before in the live, and then a couple of days later I've had sales of 5 of them. So I know it's come from you guys, because the stats would have said it had come from the video. I've only made one video about this, so I know you guys have put it in the basket. Yes, Libby. Well done, Libby. That is one of my first testimonials to show you. The next testimonial is... Who's this? Who is this? Who is this? Oh, here we go. It's Emma Toomey. I was thinking, who is it then? Because it's cut your name off. Emma Toomey. She might be in the room. So Emma messaged me a couple of days ago at the weekend and said, Grace, my video is taking off. It's got over 25,000 views. Yes, Emma. As of right now, an hour ago, 54.9 thousand views. Thanks to her doing all the things. Her video got categorized. It therefore got sent out to the right people that wanted to see this post. If your views are at 100, 200, 300, 400, there is a reason why. TikTok test markets it out to a very small test group of people that may not be interested in your account because they didn't know what to do with you. That is the whole reason you get suppressed views, is because TikTok didn't understand what your content was about, what you were saying, what you were showing. If it says find related content at the top and your views are low, TikTok basically is signaling to you, I don't understand you and your content. Please make it better. And this is what we are here for, guys. We are here to make it better so that you get the audience that is interested in your content. In Emma's case, in Libby's case, what happened is TikTok knew what they were talking about because they implemented the things that is going to get their content shown to the audience that are interested in it. Hence why the video views get where they get, guys. So this is the reason. So if you want that, whatever you learn in here tonight, implement. Right. This one, never in my time being a TikTok coach have I ever seen such phenomenal video views in my life. Popeye, are you in the room? Because this deserves bravo. Massive bravo. Here he is. Let me tell you guys. He messaged me. This is Terry, by the way, aka Popeye. Terry messaged me last Monday lunchtime and he said, Grace, I am 18 away from hitting 10k. I wasn't on last Monday because I was really not well. And I said, if you get it, you get it. Fantastic. He said to me, Grace, my video that I posted on Saturday is taking off. It is currently sat at 2.5 million views. When I came back on Tuesday to do my live, he had gained 550 followers. It is one whole week later and he is at 12.5. He has gained over 2,500 people in 1 week. And I want to show you the collective power of these views that this man has received in the last week. 2.6 million, 3.1 million, and what's this one? 6.8 million. So what does that is epic. 9 and a bit. Where are we? 10. It's over 10 million views in 1 week. Hats off to you, Terry. Hats off to you. I'm not going to take my hat off, but anyway. Bravo, Terry. Bravo. Yes. Yes, this is the art of the possible. Let me tell you. Yes, exactly, Em. Exactly, Em Rose. That is why. Hi, Declan. Yes. The reason why is Squid Games has just launched again. Terry posts content around that kind of subject. He does fun things, all that kind of stuff. So the trend was timed beautifully. This is the art of it. It fits his page. I don't know about it either, Em. I don't know about it either. But the timing of the trend is absolutely perfect. Leanne, he's in the room as well. Leanne, just before Christmas, she's attended 2 of my TikTok masterclasses. We talked about trends and we did the latest hashtag strategy for then. So it's changed again and we're going to cover that tonight. Leanne posted about the Arla scandal with the Bavarian change to the cow's foods that was being proposed that was outraged. And it was in the news, it was all over Facebook, it was all over social media. And Leanne timed that perfectly. It fit for what she was posting. So if you are thinking of jumping on trends, make sure it's relatable to your post, to your page, to the content you make. Don't be clutching at straws and posting random stuff, because then it will then suppress your page again, because TikTok will be like, I don't know what your content's about. You'll probably start losing followers as well, because they've come to you for one type of content. They liked what they saw, they pressed add because they liked what they saw in that video. Chances are, if you do more of that, aka what Popeye's done here, 3 posts within the last week, he has got over 2 million on each post. So that is what his followers have come to expect from him. Leanne did 2 posts on the Arla Bavarian. That is what her followers come to expect from her. So don't think, oh, I will do a Squid Games post and then I'm going to do something that's a scandal in the news, and then I'm going to post a makeup post to P. Louise, and then I'm going to post me playing with my dog in the kitchen, and then I'm going to post some, keep it relevant to you guys, relevant to you. Why people add you is for one reason, because they liked what they saw. Most people add me because they see I offer TikTok tips or I offer growth with accounts. It's all relative. It's TikTok growth anyway. So when people add me, they know what they're getting into with what they're adding me from. So make sure you are dialing down on your niche. If you do not know your niche, there is something in TikTok Studio. So if you press TikTok Studio, if you don't know how to find that, go onto your own profile page. At the top corner, there is 3 lines at the top. Press that. It comes up TikTok Studio and it will show you your stats for the week. Views, likes, all of that. And then there's a little grey text. Press that. It will come through. It will come through and you then press 28 days content. If you're not sure how to find that, there is a video on my subscriber only area that shows you how to do that. I recommend you go and watch my subscriber only video on how to find that. It will give you your 10 top performing posts. I recommend you look at the top 3 and you double down on that and you do more of that, because that got the highest reaction from your audience. So do more of that. Thank you, Hope. There is a video to watch. Right, so let me see. What's that? Yes, it is subscriber only. There should be nobody else allowed to comment. They get 60 seconds preview though, which is absolutely fine. I have one more testimonial. Right, this is Sherwood Adventures, aka Beth. Beth messaged me the other day and said, Grace, my video is taking off. She got 65.7 thousand views on this. She said two things to me of importance. She said, I didn't know text on screen and writing a proper description would help so much. A text box on screen and a proper description. She said the video got categorized. I got tons of engagement. She had over 200 likes, over 2,000 likes, over 2,500 comments on that post, 65.7 thousand views. This is the art of the possible. The art of the possible. This is what can happen for you. It's happened for me, not to Popeye's extent, but this has happened for me as well. So this is fantastic. This is where I want you to potentially reach. Get out of them low views, get into this, and even get over 1,000 to 10,000 views on a regular basis. If you're getting over 1,000 to 10,000 on a regular basis and you're at 10,000 followers, your video's over a minute long and it's been watched off the FYP. So somebody said in the Discord earlier, they didn't say in the Discord, one of my subscribers, she put a video out saying I'm disappointed that my views are not coming from my followers. And they're saying that only 10% of my followers, why are you following me? There's no point following me if you're not going to engage. However, FYP still brings up your following, your friends. If someone's viewed it off the FYP, you, as the viewer, count towards their engagement off the FYP. So do not get hung up on where your views are coming from if you are under 10k. Once you're over 10k and we've got those higher views coming through and people are engaging off the FYP, that is where you want them coming from, because that will increase your rate of pay per 1,000 and you only get paid on views off the FYP. So do not worry about that. Don't worry about it at all. That is where we want the views coming from. They had 81% views off the FYP, which is absolutely fantastic. Don't worry about what your followers and following and friends are doing. It absolutely doesn't matter. You will get people that are going to engage, that are connected and are following with you. But coming from the FYP is where we want to land, because that's where monetization comes from. So I think that's all the testimonials that I've got. I'm going to take my background off. Do not worry about what I'm going to cover, because there's going to be a screenshot of how many hashtags. What I would like you to do, guys, is I would like you to write, Nat, thank you, 1, 2, 3, 4 in lines on your page. Just write number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, one after the other. If you could do that for me. The reason why I'm going to tell you to do that is because I don't just say this is how many hashtags you should be using. I will cover information in between that is vital and the reasoning. So I will waffle on. So I will say number 1, waffle, number 2, waffle, number 3, waffle, number 4. So I don't want you to get lost in the sauce. So keep it 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row on your textbook, on your piece of paper, whatever it is. Fabulous. Right, first thing I'm going to explain about hashtags is there are 3 different types of hashtags that you can be utilising. Number 1 is a niche hashtag. Niche means it is specific to the post content that you are talking about. So if you're going to be talking about Le Creuset cups, hashtag Le Creuset cups. If you're going to be talking about bananas, hashtag bananas. If you are going to be talking about biros, hashtag blue pens, biros, whatever it is, that means it's niche. If you're talking about football, football. If you're talking about dogs, whatever your dog is, a Labrador, a sausage dog, a Border Collie, whatever it is. That is what niche is. I hope everyone's clear on that. Shore fishing, yes Donna, yes Donna. So we're going to be mentioning 2 of the types of hashtags. The third one is not to be touched unless absolutely necessary. So So the first type of hashtag, so don't put this in number 1, 2, 3 and 4, put this underneath because I'm explaining the types of hashtag. So niche hashtag is what you're talking about. Sorry guys, someone's viewing the product, it's that light. Let me hold it up while I'm talking. Number 2 is a broad hashtag. A broad hashtag is something like viral, trending, FYP and TikTok. Those are hashtags that have been used billions of times. When you start typing in FYP, it will say 6.4 billion people have used this hashtag. That is a broad hashtag because it's literally it's not niche to what you're talking about. Much appreciated. The third type of hashtag, and is the only one, yes Wendy in a minute, the only one that I do not want you to touch unless it is super specific. The only time to use this is e.g. like Popeye did about the Squid Games, because the Squid Games has just relaunched for the next season. That was a trending topic. So when Leanne posted about the Arla scandal with the Bavarian change to the cow's food, that was a trending topic. When Keir Starmer said sausages instead of hostages, that was a trending topic. Something like that. No, I will, Lindsay, I will. So don't use a trending topic unless it fits for you and your page and it's actually trending right now. So do not touch that unless it's super relevant. So if you're going to post just you talking to the screen about how you're feeling today, don't hashtag Squid Games. If you're going to talk about Squid Games, I want Squid Games screenshot in the background of you, the logo, a character from it, the music. I want Squid Games to be on the screen. I don't want any clickbaiting mentioning Squid Games. If you are just saying, hi guys, how are you doing today? I'm just checking in with you. Been feeling a bit ill lately. How's everyone else doing? Mental health matters. Send. I don't want you to be putting hashtag Squid Games. It has to be relevant for your post. So, to cover it again, for those people that ask, there's 3 types of hashtag. Number 1 is your niche, what you're talking about in the video. Number 2 is broad. Broad is something that has been used billions of times. FYP, TikTok, viral, trending, for example. And number 3 is a trending one, and only use that if absolutely relevant. Is that clear, everyone? Put your thumbs up if you're happy with that. I have videos on that in my playlist called Tips to Implement. I will also be mentioning it in the mop-up video I do this week to say what the types of hashtags are and how many to use. So don't worry, you will get a chance to recoup it again. So right, the cup of tea's finished now. We're all good. Right, so next to the number 1, what I want you to put, and this is going to come up on screen at the end, I'm going to have a screenshot I'm going to put up on the end, so don't worry. Number 1 is use 12 hashtags. Number 1 is use 12 hashtags. What I want you to do with the 12 hashtags is use 9 niche specific and 3 broad hashtags. 9 niche specific and 3 broad hashtags. By the way, try out all 4 of these varieties I'm going to talk about. Don't get hung up on using just one. Try out the different amounts. Try out the different amounts. This changes on a very regular basis every 1 to 2 months. That's why I do a class on it. As soon as I get update from data and stats, I will then come to you and let you know what I know for you to start implementing into your content. Example, please. Right. So 9 niche ones. So I post about TikTok coaching, tips, tricks, strategies, all that stuff. I post about people that have hit 10k. So today I've done a video on all the people that have hit a goal in the room. So I'll put 10k trend, 10k followers, friends, live host, all of that kind of stuff. That is my niche when I am posting about growth of the room and people have hit a goal in my room. I could then put 3 hashtags on that: FYP, trending and viral. It could be those that go with it. So again, I'm going to read off the notes because I too receive training so that I know how to get there. Right. So do not use irrelevant hashtags as they are going to decrease your views and your reach of your posts. Before you use any hashtag, see how big they are, e.g. how many times they've been used. So I'll just give an example about FYP being used 6 point something billion times. That shows when you start typing it, it comes up and says how many people have used it. So if you start typing a hashtag and it only comes up with 15 or 100 or 1,000, that's really low. If it comes up with 0, don't use it. Don't touch it because it is have no use. Nobody's looking for that content. So make sure you are using ones that have a decent reach on it. Several dozen thousand, 43,000, 110,000, 250,000, that kind of thing. Yeah, ones with more usage basically. So that's my note for section 1. So the second amount of hashtags to be using, so by the way, when I post the video to tell people about the latest hashtags, they aren't going to get these little tidbits in the middle. They are just going to get use this many, use this many, use this many, use this many, and a niche is this, a trending's this, and a broad's this. They're not going to get the secret sauce you get, guys. And as a reminder, what is said in this room stays in this room. Do not share this to anyone's WhatsApp, anyone's Discord. Do not post about it. Let me post about it and I will get it out there. If someone you know wants to learn this, recommend them over to my subscription. I'm doing another referral scheme that started already because Uncle Tat has already sent me somebody and they subscribed today. So I will start another one and give away another 30-minute video coaching call. So if you want to win a video coaching call with me, please refer me some subscribers over. So instead of just going and giving your friend information for free, refer them here. If they pay for it themselves, that you are in the chance to win a 30-minute video coaching call to discuss your page bespoke to you and what you want to do with the direction of it. Grandpa Pete did that last week with me and I have sent him a 10-page document on how to improve his page. That's what we do. Right. The second amount of hashtags to try out and utilise is 3 to 4 hashtags. 3 to 4 hashtags. And they need to be all niche specific. So Susie, I saw that you put, that's a lot. 6 is what you usually do. So 3 to 4 niche specific. So if you're a dog account, the hashtags can be Cocker Spaniel, dog playing, dog eating food, whatever it is, dogs of TikTok, whatever it is, niche specific, all niche specific, and I mean hyper specific, what you are posting about. So if you're posting about your dog playing with the ball, the hashtag needs to be dog toys, dog playing with ball, if that's available, that kind of thing. Really, really niche specific. Because we are trying to get TikTok to know when it scans us, what are you talking about on screen? What are you showing? Does the sound work with it? Is the description comprehensive and TikTok understands it when it's AI scans it? The hashtags that are used are super relative. And when you are in your comment section, someone's viewing the product. When you are in your comment section, reply to comments about your video using the video words. E.g., if you have got a Cocker Spaniel, I want the words Cocker Spaniel to be in your comments. If you are talking about Gaz, I don't know what football team you follow. I can't quite see. Is it Man City? Forgive me if it's not. If you are talking about Manchester City Football Club, I want Manchester City Football Club to be the hashtag. I want it to be in the description. I want it to be the text on the screen. I want it to be in your comment section. If someone's commenting about Manchester City, have you got a season ticket to Manchester City? Who's your favourite Manchester City player? Therefore, it will then recognise, and when TikTok scans it, it goes, I know what to do with you. These people over here are interested in you, because there is a lot of people that are a fan of that football club, a lot of people that own a Cocker Spaniel, whatever it is, super, super niche specific. Right. Remember, there is an app we can use. So Hope or Laura, can you type in the comments CountTik, COUNTIK, so 1T, not 2. Who's bought the light? Thank you very much. You will not be disappointed. That light is fantastic. CountTik, right. Laura's put this on the screen for us, guys. CountTik. Jules, thank you very much. CountTik. Write this down. Useful website for you to utilise. I showed Pete this the other day. CountTik. This, yes, use the website, not the app. Do not download the app. It does not work. Please go on your Safari and go and write CountTik and press the website. In CountTik, you can do a hashtag generator. So if you are, I did one the other month when it was Black Friday. I put Black Friday in. It generated me the most popular hashtags on Black Friday, and it said hashtag Black Friday, hashtag Black Friday deals, hashtag Black Friday sales, hashtag Black Friday 2023. Because Black Friday 2024 hadn't happened yet, if it comes up with a date on it, and it's 1, 2, 3 years ago, the only reason it's going to show you that is because it has been used a lot of times. It is now irrelevant. All I want you to do is put 2025 on the end of it if it recommends a date to you. That hashtag is then going to grow as 2025 advances. Is that clear, guys? You can also use that to analyse your own page. There is a feature in there that you can put your handle in, and it will show you what time you've posted, how long your video was, what hashtags you used the most, what audios that you used. You can then type in anyone's handle and it will give you the stats on that. So that is another way of, if you are not sure what hashtags to use, find a creator that is posting the same thing as you, whether they are coming up in search and you're searching for the topic you're about to post about on TikTok. Search. If there is creators that's got 18,000 views and you think, I want 18,000 views, and they're making a content similar to what you're going to make, have a look, copy their handle, put their handle into CountTik, and it will come up and it'll say they posted on Wednesday at 2:49 p.m. They used these hashtags and this audio, and the video length was this long. You can then go CountTik. Laura or Hope, can you just pin CountTik on here, or Weave, or Nat, any of you, pin CountTik for me. Website, not app. Handle is your handle for your name. So my handle is at Graciana. It's not Graciana line TikTok coach. Your handle is the one that's under your profile picture on your page. The one at the top is your screen username. The one under your profile picture, it has an @ symbol, is your handle. That's what a handle is. So you can use CountTik to analyse really, really specific things. Try and use it for the hashtag generator. So what I'd like you to do, you'll be able to see their most used hashtags. So find a creator similar to you, see what hashtags they're used, and try them out. Find up to 6 different competitors in your niche and use Countick to provide you with analytics. You'll then have a list of their most used hashtags. You'll also be able to see how many views they got, what hashtags they used per post, what time they posted, what music they used. Right, you can either find similar creators to you in TikTok Studio. So when you go in TikTok Studio, for those again that didn't know where TikTok Studio was, the 3 lines at the top of your profile, press TikTok Studio and just scroll down. There is a tab that will show you videos that are trending at the moment. It will then scroll across to similar creators to you. Press that. You will then be able to see people that are posting the same things as you. So I do this on an ad hoc basis. I don't do it regular. I'll just go in and just get some inspiration, and I'll be like, ooh, I didn't know that. My viewers would like that. So when I posted a video about how to turn on a blurred background behind you, that is what I'd found from a similar creator to me. She'd done a screen recording. I can't do screen recording, so I did screenshots and me pointing to stuff to show you where to do it. So that would be someone similar to me. I could then go and put her handle into Countick and analyse the post performances, get the time, get the hashtags used, all of that. Or you can type in the type of post you want to post about and find the most recent, highest one. So if you go onto TikTok search, you can put in the topic you want to post about and find the most relevant ones. What I want you to do is, if you search and all that comes up is content from June 2023, February 2023, it means it's irrelevant and nobody is posting about that at the moment. That will also make your post bomb and nobody will be viewing it because they're not interested in it. We need to be thinking about what the viewer wants, not what we, the user, wants. We need to be thinking, what does our audience want from us? So every time you think you want to post about something, stop, go to the search bar and type it in. So if you are posting about Squid Games, that's trending at the moment. If you're going to post about the Hunger Games, that's not relevant at the moment. Everyone knows about it, but it isn't trending at the moment. It's a very similar kind of concept. There's another one called Battle Royale. That's a throwback one. Battle Royale is actually the original Hunger Games. But if you're going to have a look and think, I want to post about that, that's my kind of content, I enjoy those kind of movies and programs. If you went and looked at Battle Royale, there's probably going to be next to no content. It's probably going to be old. If you go and type in Hunger Games, there's probably going to be stuff from a few years ago. If you go and type in Squid Games, there will definitely be posts from the last week because it's just launched a new series. If you see what I mean, guys, I want you to find stuff that's relevant. So before you post and think, I'm going to post about this, think of what your audience is interested in. That is another reason why your views can be suffering and go really low. Even if you do all the things and you go, Grace, I'm putting a title on the screen. Grace, I'm using hashtags. I'm using description. I'm turning captions on. I'm speaking to my people in the comments. You could do everything perfect, the anatomy of a post. But if that subject is not relevant, nobody's going to view it because nobody's searching for it. So go and have a look. When was it posted? If it shows 2023, don't post about it. I'm sorry, move on. Try something else. What else do you want to post? Search for it. Do several searches. So, right, so it will show you views, engagement, the following. Just have a look. Have a look in there. Have a look in there. I'm just using that as an example because it's what come to mind. Popeye did it really well this last week. It was super relevant. Right, so the third amount of hashtags that you can be using. Are you ready? 1 to 2. 1 to 2. The first hashtag must be broad. The second hashtag must be niche, in that order. Broad and then niche. Much appreciated. I'm just going to have a drink of my cold drink because I'm gone hot again. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, Hope. Right, take my jumper off again. I've shut door in the living room because it was really, really cold in this house. And now I've got really warm. I've had to prop it open a little bit because Simba and Lola like to come in and out. So, thank you. 1 to 2, broad and then niche in this order. Perfect. So, this is the second best hashtag strategy that you could be using. So the first and the second one I mentioned are the third and fourth best strategy you could be using, but please try them all. Try them all for a few days at a time, 3 to 5 days, whatever you're posting. Use each type, but use it consistently. So the first 3 to 5 days, try one way. Next 3 to 5 days, try another way. The next 3 to 5 days, try another way, and see what is working best for you. So, important note, hashtags are not going to make a bad post go viral. So I've just covered the point of relevance. So if you're going to post on a tip, if you're going to post about a topic that is not relevant and nobody's interested in it, the hashtag is not going to help. So please go and search for the topic you're going to post about before you post about it. Carol, I'll come to that in a moment, my dear. Hashtags will make a good post even better and a viral post go even more viral. And we've just seen this work with Popeye's Squid Game. Over 10 million views on 3 posts. Over 2,500 people added him. So, he has used, obviously, a very, very relevant, a very, very trending hashtag. That is why the success. So if you were going to post, like I said, about something that's not important, Hope or Laura, can you just PIN 1 to 2, broad, then niche on the screen, because House Chaos has just missed that. So TikTok looks at hashtags to determine who to show the content to. No hashtags can decrease the reach. Adding them can increase your reach, so long as they are relevant. Please keep remembering relevance needs to be relevant. A bad post simply won't do well by adding hashtags. So we are going to get to the fourth, but there is still a load of notes before that, so just be patient. I will get to the fourth one, so bear with me. You need to make sure that your video is the correct length to post. The description is good and comprehensive, describing what you are talking about in the video. So even if you think I've said it in the video, there is captions on the screen, you still need to have the description. The description still needs to be relevant, because this is where TikTok focuses on. They focus on what you're showing, what you're saying, and the description are the main things that TikTok scans for. You need to make sure you have a good hook in your post. A hook is something that gets somebody interested and wants to continue watching. We have a very minute window to grab people's attention. So instead of when you open your video, you're saying, "Hi everyone, it's Grace here." No, next. Don't know who you are, Grace. I'm not interested. If you start off with a statement, a question, key words, you must start off immediately with relevance, getting it straight out there. No, hello, this is Grace, because who knows who I am? Yes, an amount of people know who I am, but not everyone knows who I am. If you are, I don't know, somebody famous, if Beyonce came on and said, "Hi everyone, Beyonce here," you would know that just from looking at her, wouldn't you? You know, but you and I, we are nobody out in the world at the moment. We might be somebody one day. We are someone to someone, but to the world, they don't know us. So don't be saying, "Hi, this is Grace." I need you to be straight into a statement, answering a question, whatever it is. Remember, TikTok is the 3rd largest search engine used today. It is Google, YouTube, TikTok. People are coming to TikTok to find out what they would have found out on Google. The generation under the age of 35 are using TikTok for answers. So make sure you are answering a question. I want you to start off with a question in your video. If you look at a lot of my videos, I start off with a question. Are you on the road to 10k? Do you want 10,000 followers? What is the best time to post? How many hashtags should I be using on my post? That is how I start my video, because that is what someone is looking for. That is a good hook. I want you to think for you what, when, where, why, who and how. The 5 W's and the 1 H. Can someone type that in the chat for me, please? What, when, where, who, why and how. There is 6 of them. If you start your video off with that, that is answering someone's question, because they have gone to TikTok like you go to Google. What temperature is it outside at the moment? When are my bins going to be collected in my area? And you put your area in. What temperature is it in whatever place you're going to on holiday? Where's the best restaurant in Manchester for Chinese food? If you posting about that, your video needs to be, what's the best restaurant in Manchester to get Chinese food? That's how I want you to start your video. Yes. You are demanding a response. Yes. You are then going to cover what you are going to cover. So if you are going to say, what's the best Chinese restaurant in Manchester? I'm going to cover my top 5 that I have reviewed recently. Stay tuned, because number 5 is my key tip. You must go and try this. Number 1, blah, blah, blah. It's here. You can get this. The price is this. Number 2, da, 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 da. Make sure you stay until the end when I cover number 5, because honestly, this was the best Chinese food I have ever had in my life. You are re-hooking them again. Re-hooking them. If your video is going to be over 15 seconds long, you need to re-hook them again. Sorry, I need to hold the light up again. Someone's viewing it. You need to keep re-hooking them. So it's not enough just to open the video and say, how many hashtags should I be using on my video at the moment? I'm going to cover the 4 latest hashtag strategies that you should be implementing into your content at the moment. By the way, the 4th one is the best one. Number 1, blah, blah, blah. Number 2, blah, blah, blah. If you're still watching, stay tuned for number 4, because this is the one you should be using right now. Number 3, number 4. That is what you should be doing. I know it's a lot to take in. I always say, don't post for you and what you want to post about. Think of this as a business, your ability to be answering a question for somebody. You are there to help someone. We are not here to just post our family photos and how our day's going. That is for Facebook. We are here to attract levels of monetization for us, to build a community, to build an audience. The amount of people, you guys right here in this room, who have found me through my videos, who've added me through my videos, who've subscribed to me through my videos, who have come to my room, that is the power that I want you to harness. I want you to be engaging with everybody that drops you a comment. I want you to be talking about whatever the video's about in your comments. If someone just puts emojis, ignore them. If someone just puts thank you, ignore them. If someone puts thank you, I learnt something there, I'm going to try it out, you then say, what are you going to try out? Are you going to try out A or B from the video? Somebody the other day went, Grace, where's your jumper from? Because it wasn't a shoppable video, it was just me talking about a tip, but I had a jumper on that's in my showcase, and she said, where's your jumper from? I really like it, I want to buy it. And I said, thank you, it actually comes in 7 colours. The jumper is in my TikTok showcase if you want to have a look and get yourself one. That is why it's important. You don't know where sales, subscribers, followers, friends are going to come from. Right, let's continue. Sorry. So we've got to hook. Needs to be on a good topic. Like I said, make sure you are searching the topic before you post about it. If it isn't relevant, next, move on. Don't post it. It's going to die on its arse. as that is what the TikTok algorithm is optimizing for. They are not just looking at the time you post, hashtags you use, they are looking at all the things. Is this piece of content about something that we have an audience for? And did they keep the viewer's attention for a longer period of time than other users on this topic? That is what is going to determine how successful you are going to be on TikTok. So before you do any posts, like I've said, search the topic. If all you see is a bunch of old content, that is a sign to not post at all. Don't post it. Move on. Find another topic. Have 5 or 6 topics you are thinking about posting about. Search all of them. Whichever one's got the highest views, the highest likes, have a little nosy. That is what you are going to post about. Do not waste your time creating a piece of content that odds are it won't do well on TikTok. And that brings me to the 4th amount of hashtags that you should be using. And by the way, this is the best one you should be trying right now. So I'm going to bring this up on the screen. Let me see. Right, okay. So for those of you who wanted a recap, here we go. I will move out of the way in a minute. I am going to make a video about this week, but you can screenshot this. Do not share it with anybody. This is your secret sauce. So 5 to 6 hashtags, 2 broad, and 3 to 4 of them niche specific. 5 to 6 hashtags, 2 broad, 3 to 4 niche specific. So I'll move out the way. I cannot fully get off the screen else TikTok tells me off for not moving, so I'll only give you 10 seconds. If you want to screenshot that, I will be making a post about this week anyway, and it will be my tips to implement. I will also put it in the Discord chat. Right, I'm going to move, guys. Do you want me to move that sticker? I'll get rid of that sticker, shall I? I'll get rid of the sticker. We'll do it again. There you go. If you do want to take a photo of that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. If you've missed it, I will be recapping in a video this week. So this is the latest update one. Thank you. Right. Is everyone good? Because we will move on to the latest TikTok updates, the latest changes that you need to be implementing. Thank you, guys. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Right, let's go, everyone. Latest TikTok updates. If you aren't implementing these things, the chances are you are going to get left behind in 2025. I say it all the time. If you want to take TikTok seriously in 2025, you need to be educating yourself on all the things that are going well. And I provide you all those things to help you get the best chance of increasing your views, increasing your engagement, increasing your followers by people adding you from your video. Also, if you're interested in building a subscription, honestly, I have had dozens of subscribers come from engaging with them in my videos. I'm not even joking. Pete, right there. Pete added me from one of my videos. He subscribed. He hadn't even come to my live yet. He just liked me and he subscribed. He referred M Rose to me a couple of days later. Get talking. Jane is another one. Jane found me in my video, started talking to me in my video. It was a video where I said all these people have hit a goal between 1,000 and whatever it were this week in my live. Jane went, I've got 400 followers. How do I grow, Grace? And I said, nice to meet you. Come on through to my live. Check us out. If you like us, join the live and see what happens. She came through to the live. She subscribed. She's hit 10.1 thousand followers in the space of 7 weeks. 7 weeks. She's also referred me 4 subscribers. If that's what you want, guys, please, I encourage you, speak to people in your comments. Dozens of people have subscribed to me through me just talking to people in the comment section. I don't ignore anybody. If they're asking me a question, I'm answering it. If they're wanting to grow, I'm saying come to the live, set the notification bell, add me. They are coming to the live, they like what they say, they subscribe. That is what I want for you guys. That is my tip for you. Please talk to people, build relationships. I don't know if Alex is in the room right now. Alex spoke to me this morning. She said, Grace, I'm down, I'm nervous, I've got a live today, and I said, don't worry about anything. All we're doing in the live is making connections, building relationships. Don't focus on a sale. We are fishing, we are not hunting. Does that make sense to everybody? If you've come from a sales background, you will fully know what that is, because that is a sales terminology. When you are fishing, you are dangling the bait out there and saying, this is what I've got, this is the difference it makes. You are showing somebody, I've got this light. Lighting is key for making videos so people can see you. It looks more professional. People like to see who they're talking to and get to know people. So instead of going, buy this, buy this, buy this, or coming to people's comments and saying, I've got one of them, come to my showcase, that would be classed as hunting. Fishing is where you are just building a conversation with people and they decide if they want to invest in you, work with you, purchase from you. Do not pressurize anybody, just build a relationship. You are there to show them what something is for, how something works, answer a question for them, give them a fact, make them laugh, whatever it is. We are fishing, and fishing is building relationships, and they decide if they want to work with you or purchase from you or become friends with you. And hunting is going hard after them, like these door-to-door salesmen, like these phone calls you get, these cold calls you get. That is hunting. Right. Anyway, that was just an extra bit I wanted to throw in because I had a really good conversation with Alex this morning just to set her mind right so that she didn't feel disappointed when she did her live about a certain topic. So she put her mind at ease so that when she did a live, she attracted the right people and just started building a conversation, building a relationship. You don't know what's going to come from that by engaging, e.g. like Jane and Akmunda. Both of them have referred me for subscribers. I am so grateful, but that is because I speak to them, I engage with them, I respect them. That is what we need to do. Right, so change number 1. Your views are solely determined by how many people are interested in what you are posting about. We've just covered this by being a searchable content. You need to be using the search feature from your desktop to search. So has everyone got a desktop? If you've just got a phone, it's absolutely okay. Where preferable, utilise a desktop. If you've got a laptop or a PC, utilise that. If you don't, it's absolutely okay. You can still search. But what you get from the desktop is, like I sent Pete a screenshot the other day, and it was about that magic cube light, because that is one of the best selling products on TikTok right now. It is the trending product. It's got the most sales. Let me see if I can find the screenshot that I sent to Pete. Just a second, because it's absolutely vital. Oh no, I can't because I took it off the desktop. Basically, if you've been here before, if you've been with me for a while, we had a feature that was available on the phone before that was called Others Searched For. That is no longer available on mobile. It is only available on desktop. So hence why using a desktop is beneficial. Because you search your topic, you think it's going to go in one direction, but when you see what others have searched for, and they've worded it in a slightly different way that you wasn't thinking about, that is where you need to direct it for. So when I sent that to Pete the other day about Magic Cube Projector, there was a list of what others searched for in his document that I sent him. And then he can use those keywords in his content, because we want to be searchable. We want to be found at the end of the day. We want to be found. We want the audience that's going to come to us, invest in us, build a relationship, build a rapport with us, build that trust. That is what we want to do. So if you have a desktop, use the desktop for searching. Do not post off your desktop though. Don't post any posts off your desktop. Only post off your mobile. So it's a little bit of work, is this, guys? A little bit of work, but all this information is going to help you succeed. So try a few topics if it has not been posted in the last few days. So I'm covering this again. It means it won't be relevant. So move on to the next topic. Choose the topic that has the most recent posts. Also, when you do a search on desktop, it shows you what others have searched for, which I've just said. You then use those as tiny hidden words on screen to help your video get categorized. So when I do a post about people that have gained followers in my live, I have done a search for what others search for. So I've put 10k followers in the search bar. The things that others have searched for is lives for 10k followers, 10k follower trend, and I got 10k followers from joining live. So those are the things I nestle down at the bottom of my video as tiny words. So right now my background's red. You don't want to see these words. I see some of you posting and I can see your tiny hidden words. Please nestle them at the bottom of the screen in the colour that is going to hide them. So if you're in a black t-shirt and you're going to put them here, put the text in black. If you are going to be stood to one side and you've got a red background or whatever it is, I want you to nestle them here in red text in the background so they are not detectable. That is what tiny hidden... No, you can't drag them off the screen, Emrose. They need to be on the screen. They need to be on the screen because TikTok is scanning the post and looking for keywords, tiny hidden words. So if you're going on desktop, find your search, what it is, write them down in your notebook. I encourage you to have a TikTok notebook because we are treating this like a business because you have the potential to be earning an income, and I know a lot of you want an extra income or you want to replace your income. So if you are serious, you will do these things. Let me tell you, over £8,000 earned on TikTok since July, guys. Over £8,000. If you want a piece of that pie and to continue on success, you need to do the things because let me tell you, they work and it can only get better from here. So proven things. So if you don't see when you search something that's not recent and doesn't have an ideal views you'd like to achieve, that's a sign you need to keep searching, find another topic to post about. Right, yes, Donna, exactly. And this is why I'm going full time with TikTok because the possibility is only going to grow. We have a TikTok shop masterclass coming next Friday. That is another source of income that I've not fully tapped into yet. All of this is just going to keep growing and I want you to have the same results if that is what you desire. If that's what you desire. If that's not what you desire and you just want to get the views, let me tell you, the possibilities are endless. Change number 2. TikTok is focused on pushing out 3 main types of content at the moment. Videos over 1 minute long. So Hope, can you type this in for me? Videos over 1 minute long. Or ideal, which is absolutely perfect for me because that's my favourite thing to do is videos over 1 minute long. TikTok is going in a new direction for 2025 and they are going more like YouTube and wants to pay people for their content creation. So that is why we need to get to 10k. That is why we need to get our views up over 100,000 views, and that is why we need to be making videos over 1 minute long. Because those are the videos that get monetized. And again, like the person who was a little bit upset earlier that said, why are my followers not engaging? Most of my views have come off the FYP. We want them coming off the FYP because that's where you get paid. You do not get paid for your followers engaging in your content. You don't. Because you want to be discoverable on the FYP to attract new people to add you. People that are going to engage because they like you, they like the content, they like what you bring. But FYP is discoverable and that's where more people are going to add you. That's where, like I said, the people are going to add you, the people are possibly going to subscribe to you, invest in you in whatever it ways, but purchase a product from you. That is where we want to come from. So don't get hung up that your followers are not engaging as much as the FYP. The FYP is a good thing, guys. Right. Where are we? Right. Post more green screen content. You couldn't write this, guys. It's my favourite thing. Over 1 minute long and green screen. My TikTok guru has taught me this and I was like, ha! Yes, we love it. Green screen content. The reason is it allows you to hone in on exactly what people are seeing. An article, a celebrity, a TV show, whatever it is you're talking about, you can put it behind you on a green screen. If you're a TikTok shop person, a price drop on a sale, an offer, if you haven't yet got the content, Nat did this, Diary of a Strong Woman, I loved it. She did this before Christmas. My top 5 products I want to buy myself and treat myself to this Christmas. And she put them on the screen. She didn't yet have them, but she put them on the screen. She also had put them in her shop showcase, and people could buy them from there. And she said why she wanted to buy them, to treat herself. Yes, Nat's absolutely killing it, guys. Killing it. People want to see evidence of something. So I use green screens all the time. I love green screens. So start utilising green screens. I'm also going to show you, we don't have it in the UK. Maybe our American friends do, but there is a new tab when you go to post a video and you look for the filter, the effect. In America, there is a tab called green screen. We don't have it in the UK. What you can do, though, is when you are going to find a filter or an effect. So if you are the type of person that plays them games, I had a go at one other day. It was a SpongeBob SquarePants one. I didn't post it, but I just wanted to have a go because the guy showing it in the video made it look so difficult, and I thought, I'm going to have a go with this. There is a little magnifying glass, so you can search effects. So all you need to do is press the magnifying glass, type in green screen, and it will come up with green screen. In America, they have more features available. So Akmunda, you'll have to let me have a know if you're still in the room, because I think she was bobbing in and out. And if Kirst's in the room, and if Mick's in the room, try it out and let us know, because this is what we can have, which is what I'm doing right now. This is a green screen effect. So yes, we do have it. Yes, there you go. So if you're in America, you have a tab on when you go to post a video, and you can put a filter on, or a tool, or an effect, or a trending. You have a tab that says green screen, and there are 4 more types. You can do green screen your face, you can green screen the background, you can, whatever it is, there is so many different tabs. That should be coming to the UK at some point. It's in Canada as well. Corey's got it as well. Fabulous. Right. The third type of content you should be posting right now is photo carousels. Photo carousels with 1 to 4 on it. It doesn't need to be 4 every time. You can do 1 on its own, 2, 3, or 4. 1 to 4. 1 to 4. Thank you, Hope. You can put that up there. 1 to 4. Carousels. I did this the other day. I posted about where is it? Let me put it up on the screen for you. It's the video that I've put an orange background on, and basically what I did, where is it? There's that many screenshots. It's a photo carousel. I used 3 photos, and this was the last photo, and it said about 1, have a title on screen, 2, have a description of your video, and 3, have hashtags. This was the last one, and just down here, sorry, it always picks up my chair behind me. Just down here, I put example so people could see an example. Yes, I teach this in here. Yes, that's my secret sauce, but I didn't give them the tiny words. I didn't give them the captions, and I didn't tell them about engaging with keywords in the comments. I just showed an example of where you should be doing stuff. And how comprehensive is this? And by the way, guys, this video got 77,000 views and has paid me over £20 within a week of posting it. Actually, within 4 days of posting it, it gained over £20. So please, yes, I know the chair's green as well. So make sure you're putting a title on the screen. You are putting a comprehensive description. Basically, you are rewriting what you've said. New update feature AI captions. New feature AI captions for TikTok. Try these out. I'm just elaborating because TikTok is looking for a comprehensive paragraph of approximately plus 200 characters. Then put hashtags, captions, TikTok AI, TikTok update, all of that. This got categorised, it got #1 ranked for search, and it got 77,000 views in the first 4 days and paid me over £20. Amazing. I have a video that's 110,000 views and it hasn't been paid that much. And that video is 4 months old now. This one is only 2 weeks old. I'm showing you the art of the possible, guys, because this is what I want for you. It's never about me going, bravo, look what I've done. It's about me showing you the art of the possible. I would love for you to get paid £20 on every single video. Screenshot. Yes, Matthew, I just screenshot everything to show you. I put it on a green screen and show you. Hi, Beth. I've talked about you already, Beth. Thanks, Lindsay. Change number 3, guys. Unless you are doing TikTok Shop, I strongly suggest you do not post more than 3 times per day. If you do TikTok Shop, if you do, TikTok will stop pushing your posts out. So we do not post more than 3 times a day. 3 times a day sometimes is too much. It's too much to be thinking about. Trust me, guys. Trust me. I post about 5 times a week. That is it. And my views are still 150 to 200,000 a week. You do not need to be saturating the content out there. You do not need to be posting more than once an hour and on the hour either, or on the half past the hour. We need to be posting at random minutes past, 7 minutes past, 12 minutes past, 19 minutes past, 24 minutes past, 37, 48, 52. Do not post on the hour or half an hour, because a lot of people set scheduled posts and they set it to post at 10 a.m, 10:30, 9 p.m, 5:30. So don't post it then, because the content will be saturated on TikTok. Do it at random minutes, please. If it is TikTok Shop, you can post up to 20 times a day. Up to 20 times a day. And if you are going to do that, personally, I would recommend posting about the same product in that day. If you're going to post about the Magic Cube projector, post the Magic Cube projector 20 times, because again, we are fishing. We are fishing. If you just have one piece of TikTok Shop content out there, it's only going to attract a very, very small amount of people. But if you have up to 20, I'm not saying do 20, but up to 20, if you do that, you are going to potentially capture more people to purchase that product. You don't have to do 20, but you can. And all on the same product. If you're going to post about these slippers, you're going to post about just these slippers today and nothing else, and about the benefits of them, why you love them, the fleecy lining, the fact that they come in different colours, the fact that they've got a wedge on so when you go outside the concrete doesn't seep through and you get cold feet. All that. You're going to sell on the benefits, who they'd be right for. You're going to show what colour you want next. All that. I don't have that in the basket, by the way. This is what's in the basket. They are on my showcase, though. So, yeah, if there is enough updates in your niche, guys, if there is enough updates in your niche, say it's something that is trending, and you are a news page that posts about up-to-date breaking news. So unfortunately, like when all them pages went off a few months ago, there was constant updates about that. If your page focuses on news updates, you can post as many times as you want. For us regular Joes that are just posting a piece of content to help somebody, to answer someone's question, to show them something, we don't need to be posting more than 3 times a day. And I personally feel that is too much. I see a lot of you posting 3 times a day. Personally, that's too much. We want to focus on one good piece of content rather than making 3 okay-ish pieces of content. Focus on quality, not quantity, because we want that one post that we do to get out there, be categorised, be good, attract the audience, attract followers, attract people that potentially are going to subscribe, attract people that are going to come into your live and you're going to build a relationship with. Less is more, guys. Less is more. If you are a shop page, you can post many times. Literally, short content, short, good quality content. It might be, these slippers come in 16 different colours, because they do, or something like that. They actually do. They're literally going to be, love these, wearing them every day at the moment. They go with everything. Done. Few seconds. The next one might be a carousel with you on a green screen. Look at all these. Look, they come in camel, they come in leopard print, they come with a red edging on the black one, they come in beige, I want to get the camel ones next, e.g. You can do different versions of the same thing all day, every day for shop content. Right. Yeah, if you're a news page or you're providing a play-by-play as something's unfolding, like I said about those pages in Gaza, there's a new update come out, this has just happened, footage has just been released about this. Have the news article behind you, show a photo behind you, if that is your content. If you are doing TikTok shop, you can post several times a day. If you are doing lower funnel content, so it's lower funnel, so low views. So if you post TikTok shop content and you go, Grace, it's only got 25 views, it's only got 40 views, it's only got 100 views, whatever it is, that's okay. Because do you know why? It's low funnel. You are only going to get shown to the people in your country and to somebody that's looking for it. Somebody that's looking for a selfie light to film content. You're not going to get shown to somebody that is not looking for this and is looking for football socks or a protein shake or a lip gloss. You are going to get shown to someone that's looking for this kind of thing. If you ever look on TikTok shop, it gets to know you and it shows you things you're interested in. Let me tell you the amount of checkerboard stuff that I am being shown at the moment, and black and white stuff, because TikTok knows that is what I like and that's what I've been purchasing. It's got to know me and it's showing me all checkerboard and black and white clothing. It gets to know what you're... So if you're posting about this light, you are not going to be shown to people that are looking for checkerboard jumpers, they're looking for football socks, they're looking for dog toys, they're looking for books for kids. Just think about that. That is why you can post many times a day, because you are fishing. If you post, say, 3 TikTok shop videos a day on the same thing, if you did it on the light 3 times, that's 3 slightly different ways. Might be one showing it with a charging lead, one showing it in use, who it'd be good for. You are then doing free funnels. You are thinking about funneling people in for fishing. So you are trying to capture people who have already seen the product before and they are waiting to check out. So they might have seen that light on several other people's page and they're umming and ahhing, and then they finally got shown your video, then they're going to put it in the basket. Now is the time they want to purchase it. So I'm looking at the moment at, what's it called? Vlog camera. I'm looking at vlog cameras at the moment. They're very expensive, so I'm umming and ahhing on the decision, because there's some £40 ones and they look garbage. There's a £79 one and I'm like, it's a bit of money that. It's a bit of money just to be filming content on. It basically mirrors your phone screen, but you can use it in different ways if you are creating content. And I'm looking at it, so I'm getting shown it, but I've not decided I want to purchase it yet because it's a big price to pay. You know what I mean? So you're waiting to be shown to someone that goes, oh, I finally want to make a decision. I've seen loads of people using that light. Yeah, it looks good. Oh, I'm going to buy it through Nat. I'm going to buy it through Wendy. I'm going to buy it through Sam. I'm going to buy it through Pete. I'm going to buy it through Hope. Whoever's showing it, they are then going to go, oh, add to basket. So ideally what works best here is if you have discounts, if you do a short video, and if you pump out tons of video a day on that product. So yesterday I wore a jumper that had 26% off. I was telling you in the live it had 26% off. So that you knew it's got 26% off at the moment. This jumper, it only comes in black. I'm wearing this size. And then people can decide to put it in the basket or buy it if they want to. You have the potential to be making hundreds and thousands a day simply by uploading all low funnel videos, all short, all with a discount on them, and can post up to 20 times a day about the same thing, and one of them will end up getting a hit. If you have a look at Libby's page, Libby pretty much posts about P. Louise all day, every day. I'm not even joking. Let me bring her up again, if Libby's still in the room. This is a fantastic example, guys, of funneling, because Libby literally posts about P. Louise all day, every day, and guess what? One of them got a hit, 45.6 thousand views on it. The rest of them, 300, 800, 1,500, 380. She posts about P. Louise all day, every day. This got a hit. That is going to have people have that product sat in the cart. She's probably gained a load of sales. I need to ask her. But that they might just be sat in the basket at the moment waiting for people to check it out. The flavour that they want might not be available at the moment, might be waiting for it to come back in stock. All of that stuff. So this is a good example of someone that's posted several times about the same thing. She's funneling and fishing. You on that pallet? Well, this one. Right. Change number 4. You are going to be stuck at low views unless you get people to watch 15 to 20 seconds, ideally 25 seconds of your video. The easiest way to do this is to make a video 1 to 2.5 minutes long. If your video is only 34 seconds long and somebody only watches 4 seconds of it, that is not a good ratio. If your video is over 1 minute long and they've watched 15 to 25 seconds of it, TikTok is happy with that. It is happy with that because, again, it is going to show up on the FYP. You're going to get monetized for it because they need to be watching more than 5 seconds of it. So ideally, longer content is going to serve you better. So think about 1 to 2.5 minutes long for your videos. Yes, I know that's challenging for some people. I did say on Friday, if you are not used to doing that, we have something that's called drafts. All you need to do is get used to, get practicing talking on screen, get practicing your position, make sure your lighting's right, have your ideas wrote down. There is actually a feature, I don't know if Mandy's still in the room. Mandy sent me a feature about auto cues. There is a function in TikTok you can search called auto cue. You can type in everything that you want to say, you can press auto cue, and you can then speak on screen and follow the auto cue if that is something that you need to do. Yeah. So we really need to keep people watching. We really need to keep people interested in the video. If you're uploading videos 15 to seconds long, you're going to have to get people watching it 1 to 3 times through completely. And this is really difficult to achieve unless it is on a loop. And on a loop, I've had a really fantastic person that I had a coaching call with before Christmas. And she filmed her dog on its lead out of her van door. And it was just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And she sent it me on WhatsApp for me to critique. That would have been a perfect loop video because the dog, you don't know when the dog is the dog still going and doing that for a minute, or is she just putting us a 7-second clip of the dog and you don't know and you keep watching it because you're like, what's going to happen? That is a loop video. So something like that, doing a hula hoop, bouncing on a trampoline, anything with repetitiveness is going to be great for a loop video, and people are going to keep watching it because they don't know if you're going to do something else, and then you will get that completion rate and people will watch it 1, 2, 3 times over. So let me just take Libby off the background there. Right. Yeah, so a successful way of doing this is uploading a video 5 to 7 seconds long and you have enough text on the screen. So that's another one. So usually I critique people for not having the text on screen for long enough. However, I'm going to change my position on this because if you've got a video 5 to seconds long and you put a sentence on screen that takes you 20 seconds to read, so this is another one, instead of doing a loop visual of the dog walking back and forth, you bouncing a ball, you bouncing a trampoline, etc., have text on screen that is too long for you to read in 5 to 7 seconds. So it'll have a statement on the screen. Oh, I missed that. What did it say? Play again. Right. Oh, all right, I got to there now. Right. Play it again. They've then watched the video 3 times. That is a simple thing to do. Simple thing to do. Yeah, where you want to keep watching it multiple times on loop, so you don't know when it starts and finishes. Examples would be, like I said, bouncing on a trampoline, hula hoop, skipping, running on a treadmill. A treadmill one would be great. You could just film your feet on the treadmill at a cadence, and then you could put deal on treadmill at the moment, 18% off if there is. And your feet going on the treadmill, filming the treadmill, people don't know when it starts and ends, and you've got enough text on the screen about it. That is a fantastic one to do. This is why long form content is easiest to create right now, as TikTok is going to pay you the most money for creating this kind of content. I need you to be not uploading content if you haven't done a search for it. Please search for what you're going to talk about. Search for what you're going to talk about. Do not post unless you've searched for it and somebody else has posted about it in the last 7 days. It's got high views and high likes on it. If it doesn't show that, don't post it. Post it another time. Search it again in a week, in a month, whatever it is, because otherwise you're going to kill your own views before you've even posted it. Yeah, if you make a video that you've not searched for, you've searched for, and it's got irrelevant, out of date, you're wasting your time. Also, make sure there are no watermarks on your content. If you do, TikTok is going to decrease your reach. So if you've reposted your own video and it has your handle bouncing around the screen, it'll go here and it will go here. That's a watermark. If you've downloaded a photo from Shutterstock and it says Shutterstock on it, that is a watermark, for example. So don't post anything that's got a watermark on it, else TikTok's gonna go, nah, unoriginal. You're not being relevant. You're not being original. You need to ensure you always have 3 things. You always have a text hook on the screen. So we mentioned this earlier. I'll bring that screenshot back up for anyone that wasn't in the room, with my example of what I posted only yesterday, which is it that one? Yeah. So make sure you always have a text hook on the screen. Make sure you're including a description of your content, and make sure you are using hashtags, and you should have the same 3 keywords showing up in all 3 places. If you don't, TikTok isn't going to know who to show your content to. It'll get shown to the wrong people, and you're not going to get the views you desire, and you're not going to get those 15 to 20 seconds of viewers, which is what you need for TikTok to push your content out. So notice, new update, TikTok AI captions. New AI captions for TikTok. Same words in a different formation. Captions, TikTok AI, TikTok updates. All of that is being shown in the same 3 places. Right. Change number 5. TikTok is now pushing out content for longer periods of time. So you need to focus way more on search engine optimization, being searchable. We've said this multiple times tonight. And stop being impatient, as it may take way longer than you think for your video views to take off. It can take 1 to 2 weeks or even a month. I have definitely felt this myself. I posted a video on the 5th of September about the Creators Reward Programme. Did I? No. It was whatever it is. That one that's 110,000 views. It's pinned at the top of my page. Posted on the 5th of October. The 5th of September. It didn't take off until the 5th of October. It gained 49,000 views in a day, and now it's at 110,000 views. That was after 1 month. It's now at 4 months, and it still keeps creeping up. So please be patient, because you do not know what is going to take off. If you're viewing the product, it's this selfie light. We've covered the importance of lighting. If you do want this, it's just over £4. Especially if you're doing search-based content, which you should be doing. Your content should be 50% search-related and 50% taking advantage of trends in your niche, stuff people are interested in the day that you are posting it. So if you're thinking about having a search now, making a video and sitting in your drafts and then posting it on Friday, it may not be relevant because it might have gone. You've missed your opportunity. So whatever you're going to create, search in the morning and you have the chance, you've got the rest of the day to post it. Post it on the day. Right. Best times to post, and then we're wrapping up. So, what I want you to do in your notebook is I want you to write 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So, number 1 time to be posting is between 11 a.m. and noon. So, dinner time, 12 p.m. 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. That is the number 1 time to be posting. Do not post any earlier than this. Hi, Pete. Do not post any time earlier than this unless you are posting about something very specific or breaking news. If you are talking about a morning routine, you are talking about breakfast, something that happens in the morning, brushing your teeth, putting deodorant on, whatever it is, that is then super relevant. But if you're just going to do general content, 11 to 12 p.m. Remember, these times are based on your location, so they are geographically relevant to you. So for Corrie, for Akmunda, for anyone that's in a different country to us in the UK, it is your time. So if you're in Pacific time, post at 11 to 12 a.m. Pacific time. If you're in Australia, whatever region you're in, post that time. Your time. Remember, you need to be waiting at least 1 hour in between posting on TikTok. If you don't wait at least 1 hour, you are not going to be eligible to show up on the FYP. And if you're posting multiple times in 1 hour, it will lead to a decrease in view reach. So what happens if you post at 11:10 a.m. and then you post at 11:20 a.m., you have literally just killed your first video, because any potential views that was going to get, you have just gone, stop. This is the one I want you to see. So this one is going to be dead in the water and it's going to stay wherever it got. This is the one that's going to then grow. And you don't post anything else for that day. The second post that you post at 11:20 a.m. is going to be the one that's getting the attention. You might as well have not even bothered posting this first one. Or what you should have done is gone, I'll post this at 11:10 a.m. and then I'm going to post my other one later on in the day at the time I'm going to tell you next, or the other time I'm going to tell you next. So do not cut yourself off, because that is literally what you're doing. You're literally saying, that don't matter, shut up you're staying there. Hi, this is me, come over here. You've just killed this. This might have been a really good piece of content. This might not have been as good, and you've just killed it. So don't do that. You need to make sure you're not posting more than 3 times a day. If it's general content, not shoppable content, the only scenario you can post more is low funnel TikTok shop content. I'd recommend posting 1 to 2 times a day. If you are growing like crazy, 3 times a day. You need to make sure you're not posting about topics on TikTok that does not have a large audience. Again, we have covered this. Search. If nobody's posted about it in the last 7 days, it's irrelevant. You need to make sure you're searching the topic before you make the post. It might take you 3 to 5 times to find the relevant topic that people are interested in right now. That TikTok is actively pushing out. But if you don't do this, you're drastically going to decrease your reach. Don't post about something nobody cares about. So the second best time to post, well, it's not the second best time, it's the second time to post. Sorry, just let me have a drink of water. Right, 3:30 till 5 p.m. 3:30 till 5 p.m. If you are posting at the wrong time, your content is going to get shown to the wrong people. Use CountTick, as I mentioned before. to find similar creators to you, see what time they posted, what days, what hashtag, what sounds. The time that you post drastically affects the views that you're going to get. So make sure you're posting in these times, or if you are about to go live. I found a lot of the time if I post 20, 15, 10 minutes before I go live, that gives me the best reach because it's going out. My followers see it, it goes on to the FYP, we then attract more viewers into the live. When I come off the live, it has got anywhere between 1,000 and 10,000 reach of views on it and loads of interaction. I have loads of comments to go through and reply to. So if you are going live on a regular basis, post a piece of content just before. If you're not going live, post in these time frames. It's going to show you... Sorry, that's about count tick again. I'll ignore that. Right, the third and final time to be posting. Let me get this up on the screen for you again because I've done a slide on this for you as well. It is this one. Right, so best times to post on TikTok, 7 till 9 p.m. Make sure you're using the right hashtags, you're posting about relevant topics and creating content that is on the right length for the topic that people are caring about. So, best times to post, I will sit to one side. You can take a screenshot of this. Again, do not share this. I'm going to make a video on it this week. Sorry, I better not move because you can take a screenshot. I'm just staying here because he's picking up the chair. Okay, those are the times. I am going to make a video about this and about the hashtags. I've already done a photo carousel about making sure you have a good hook on the screen, a text hook, description and the hashtag. So that was the one with the orange slides on it and it showed the example. That I've already posted. Again, that's not giving away the secret sauce that you guys subscribe for because I haven't added all the other things that you should do with that. That is the minimised version of this, so I will be posting these later on. Right, have we got any questions? Is everybody happy? That is everything for me. Did it in an hour and a half. What are we questions? Thank you, dear. Are the rules the same for hashtags, times and searches the same for shoppable videos? No. But I would make sure you are doing all the things as well, my dear. The only thing that doesn't matter is the time you post it, because we can post 3 to 20 times a day about the same product. So if you're going to post about the Magic Cube projector, you can post that umpteen times a day. Don't be posting about Made by Mitchell, P. Louise, something else, piece of clothing. Just post about the Magic Cube on that day. Use your hashtags, use your description, use your text box on screen, use your tiny hidden words that are hidden and they are tiny. Curious cat is the best text for the tiny hidden words that's smallest. What videos should I pin? Something that tells about yourself, something that's been really helpful, something that you want people to engage with that they didn't know about. It might be a fact, it might be a really funny one, it might be your best performing video. I need to take that one down about fat knees and fat calves because I don't post about fitness content anymore. That was my best performing video when I posted it at the time 2 years ago. I should remove that now because it's not the content I post anymore. I used to just post about fitness content. When you say do a description on post, do you post that in the comments? No, House Chaos. So I'll put that back up on the screen for you. This is where when you are making a post, before you press that red button at the bottom corner that says post, hold. There is a box up here. There is description, hashtags, tags. Write it in there. You then have a photo cover here. You pick your photo cover. That matters. Please make sure you're putting a photo cover on. at a relevant time. If you are showing a product, I don't want your video to start with just you here in there. I want it to be at the key point where you are showing the key thing. So make sure you put a photo cover with a title on it, so that when someone's scrolling on your page and they wanted to buy that pen from you, they can then find it. If you are posting carousels, does that become ineligible for Create Award Programme? Yes, Jadine. However, you still need to be posting photo carousels. You need to be doing everything. Videos at different lengths, cat cuts, photo carousels, videos of photos with a voiceover. You need to be posting all of them, because you're then showing up in all the places. Don't just focus on 1 minute plus long videos. You need them in to get paid, but you also need to be putting in different types of content. Is it good to use TikTok to promote? You can use it. There's nothing wrong with using it. It's a feature. You can try it out. It can get you a load more views, a load more engagement. Do it on something that you want to get more attention because you think it's a good video. But don't waste a lot of money. I only usually promote around £4. What's the name of the best tiny text again? Curious Cat. It is a very, very spindly text. It is really, really thin, like you barely touch the page. Curious Cat. And by the way, when you're putting text on the screen, classic or bold, nothing else, because they are not easily readable. It needs to be classic or bold if it's one of these up here. And in a text box, I'll put that up on the screen in a minute. I'm specific niche and most content done on a weekend, so I space the content out over the week. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. If it's something that's coming up, it's an event that you know there's a lot of people interested in, go into it. It's fishing season's launching for a certain type of fishing, then yes. Post the stuff that's most relevant the first, and the stuff that's like a recap afterwards later on. Someone's just put Curious Cat. Any more questions? Can you do this again, as I've missed a lot? Right, well, Pete, what I'm going to put in a post this week, if you go to my page right now, there's an orange photo carousel that says about this. Title on screen, description, hashtag. That's already out there on my profile. I will be doing a post about best times to post and hashtags to use. Those are the only things I'm going to put out into the wild. The rest of it, which I call putting the meat on the bones. The bones goes out into the wild to attract more people to show that what I do. And the meat is for you guys because you have subscribed to me. So the rest of it, the juicy bits, is just for you. So I will only be putting some stuff out again, Pete, to recover what you've missed. And I'll put some of it in the Discord as well. But like I said, do not share my notes, my photos out there with anybody else. I have a subscriber referral scheme. Whoever refers me the most subscribers, I'm going to set a date for sometime in March so that you've got 2 months to build it up, and if you refer me the most people, you will win a 30-minute video coaching call with profile analysis. It's an appointment where we discuss the direction of your page. How do we get to do one-to-one with you? Jadine, I have a consultation form on my profile. So if you go on my profile page, press Linktree, there is a Google form you can fill out. Sorry, a Google... Anyway, it's a Google sheet you can fill out. It will tell me what you want to look at and it shows my price list. If you fill that out, appointments are not available until February, and I do them on a Wednesday morning or a Wednesday evening. So if you want to book that, you'll provide your email, all of that, have a look at the prices, which package you'll want, and I will get in touch with you via email to arrange what you would like. But appointments are not available till February because we're fully booked at the moment. Is there any more questions, my dears? You're welcome, Sally. You're welcome, Mama Bear. Grace, has the times of posting changed? Remember last time you said 9 till 11? Yes, Carol, it has. Let me put that back up on the screen for you, Carol. It changes because trends change. analytics change, data changes, TikTok analyses stuff. So these are the best times, Carol, to post. I will be making a video about this, so do not worry. You can write this down, you can take a screenshot. I will put this screenshot in the Discord for the people that are in the Discord chat. However, like I said, please do not share. What goes on in here stays in here, because you have subscribed, you have invested the time and money to build your account. You're taking it seriously. If your friend says, what did you learn? Just send them over. They have to subscribe themselves. You will get on the referral competition tracking list to potentially win a one-to-one appointment with me. Would you suggest I move away from lip syncs and try and do more engaging content? Yes, Deb. I am not a fan of lip syncs. There is a place for them. They do provide entertainment. They are enjoyable for the person to do. They are not relevant to everyone, because not everyone likes them kind of content. I would do duets on, not just lip sync duets. I would do duets where you can do a box on the screen, you can do a green screen, you can do a side by side, and you can do a top and bottom. I would do a reaction video. Try that instead. Can I say something after questions over? Yes, Akmundi. Yes, you can. I want to book in for February. Corey, if you just go through my form on my screen, I will get that onto my phone, and I'll be able to see who has inquired, get your email, get your contact details, all of that. My shop content is old. Should I redo some of my videos? If you want, Jane, if you feel you want to, yes. Yes. If you want to have a go and do 3 videos in one day of the same jumper or the same pair of slippers, them beautiful sequin gold slippers you had on the other day, because I was on her live and she was showing something on her coffee table, and I went, oh, I like the slippers. She went, they're on TikTok shop, they're in my showcase. I was like, she's learning. Yes, try that out. Do 3 in one day of one product. Like I say, we're fishing, we're spreading the funnel so that you've got 3 options for someone to get that. My niche is working at these times. Would they see my niche is working at these times, so would they see my post? Carol, I'm not understanding. Carol, do you want to come in the box so we can just have a quick discussion and just elaborate a bit more on your questions? If you want to request on screen, it's just box, it's just voice. You don't have to put your face on screen. If you want to just elaborate a bit more on that, please. I'm not fully putting the words together in my head. I had this problem earlier with somebody on my comments. I was like, what are you talking about? My niche is working at these times, so would they see my post? Carol, do you want to request me in a box, and then I can bring you, just have a little elaboration on it. There you are. I'm going to invite you. If you want to, you don't have to. Just hold the questions for a moment. If Carol does want to chat, I think she means her audience is working. Well, don't worry, because like I said, give post time to breathe. TikTok is pushing them out for longer now, so they're not just going to show them that day and then go, no one's interested. They're pushing them out for 1 to 2 to 4 weeks, so they have time to breathe. So don't worry, if you've posted today at 3:35 p.m, it can get shown tomorrow. It can get shown for the next week, the next 2 weeks, the next 4 weeks. So don't worry about you just showing it and it's going to get seen today, because I have so many posts that's still getting views. I've got posts from last July that's still getting views. I've got a post from 2 years ago about a Benidorm hotel, about a spa that's in the hotel, and people are still asking about that. So you will still get hits. My niche is between my dog and cakes, only just started, hoping to progress in the coming months. Fantastic, Teresa. Teresa, see what's going well. If you look at my sub-only video, how to find your top performing post, look at the 1, 2 and 3, whatever is doing the best, do more of that, but still keep weaving the other one in, because we're not just one person. Yes, be niche specific, but we also have a little bit extra flavours to us. Why do some videos have more insights bottom right and some say privacy? It just depends on your profile at this time. How much have you got? How do I come on You should be fine. I don't know why yours is saying privacy. Did you post it to friends only? That could be something. Carol, I've just pressed, let me press you again, Carol. Let me find you. Should be able to find you easily there. Invite. Should come up with something to accept. There she is. Just hold the questions a moment. Let me talk to Carol. Hi, Carol.
Hi, Grace. How you doing?
I'm good, are you?
I'm very good, thank you. So good. Grace, what I was trying to ask was because my niche is people who want to retire. They're kind of sort of mid 50s, early 60s, and they're ready to retire now. They don't want to wait until the retirement age. So, what I was asking basically was if I'm posting at these particular times, they're people who are currently in employment, so they're working. So, at these times, would they get to see the post? That's the first question. The second question is this. I've noticed that with my posts, because I don't know what it is, Grace, because I'm still in the 200 stroke 300 kind of views. It's just doing my head in. Anyway, I've noticed that once I post, after the day that I've posted, then I don't really see it climbing that much in terms of views once the day's gone. But on the day, I can see it climbing, but 2, 3 days later, I don't, it's like kind of the odd one here or there. And that's my concern. If I'm posting at the times that you've suggested, they're in employment, they're working, they're in the office, they're in whatever, they're in their businesses, whatever. Would they see it? That's my concern.
There is a potential because people take lunch breaks, people take breaks, people have time when they're sat on the settee at night scrolling. It might not, it doesn't mean you're posting at 3:35 p.m. and that's the only time it's going to get shown to people because it still is going to have a window of opportunity. And now TikTok is moving towards showing it for a longer period of time where it could be shown for 1 to 2 to 4 weeks. So don't worry too much. As long as you are creating content that people are searching, so that might be the reason. I know what kind of content you post because we've done an appointment.
Yeah.
Your best one was when you put a video on of your real life, wasn't it? The one in the car when you were stuck in the traffic.
Sure. And I've done several lives since then. I've done several videos that I've videoed live since then.
Yeah.
Another thing that I've noticed is, not to take up too much of your time, but another thing is I've posted at so many different times, all different times I've posted, and it's still giving me like the 200 and 300. I've posted across all these times that you've given us today, the times that you'd given previously, other times, doesn't matter when, right? I'm going to post a video later and I can guarantee you I'll still get the 200 views. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the hooks. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm thinking, can we try the searchable one? Was you here for when I talked about searching what you're going to post about to try and find the right thing that people are looking for? So go and search early retirement, women who want to retire early, those kind of things, time freedom, money freedom, those kind of things.
I normally search those kind of things. I search digital marketing as well because that's the product that I'm selling.
Yes. Are you answering questions as well? Sorry, I haven't had a look at your page in recent weeks.
Don't really get them because the views are so low. So I'm not even getting the engagement. I'm not getting the questions or anything like that. I'm not getting anything.
Are you positioning the post with a question like how to get into digital marketing? What could digital marketing be used for? Who would benefit from using digital marketing? Are you?
I have done. I have done on quite a few of my posts. I think I'm going to book another appointment with you.
Yeah.
For you to have a good look at my page again.
Yeah.
And we'll do another kind of thing that we did the last time. I think because I am getting concerned now because I've got to retire this year. I've got to retire.
Yes, let's make it happen. You put it out into the universe. Everyone.
Yeah, I've got to retire.
It's in the universe. It's out there. That's it. We're having it, Carol. Right. Don't fret. Keep going. I have another client very similar to you that I've spoke to this morning, and she was in the same like worry state. And I'm like, we are fishing. We are going to build relationships. Keep going. So you will get there, Carol. So yeah, let's speak and book another time, and then I'll have a little look at the page as well and get some questions and information ready
Yeah.
to focus with you. So,
Okay, great.
Carol,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you so very much. Thank you.
I'll turn you off then, and then
Okay,
no
good.
worries. Bye.
Bye.
Right, back to questions. I like speaking to people. It's just a little bit more personal, isn't it? Has anyone else got questions? Tilly, I'm targeting small businesses for my services. Oops. What tips could you give? I think we need to have a little bit more. I need to know a little bit more, Tilly, because I've only looked at one of your videos where it was, sorry, Dean, where you and Tilly was on the screen and it said, let's upgrade this logo for this business. So I've only looked at one of your types of content. So I'd have to know a little bit more. I'd have to have a little bit more of a look through your content in order to guide you properly, if that's fair. Right, I don't know why I can't see any comments at the moment, guys. Something's happened where they are microscopic. So if you could PIN any questions, if we've missed the question, I'm sorry. Let's have a look. Hope, is there any more questions? Because I literally can't see anything. Has a question. It's getting filtered. Can you approve it? Are you able to approve it, Ron? Laura, are you able to approve it? Let me see if I can check your moderator access. There ain't anything about approval. Are you able to approve their comment? I can't see them either. Right, let me see. Taff. Taff, if you've got a question, you can request me on screen. Let me see if I can find you on my list and we can speak, if that's okay. I'm just going to have a look for you through my list. Taff. No, you're not on my list, Taff. If you could request guest. Oh, there you are. I've got you there. Not sure how to. There should be a button at the bottom. Mine's saying guest, and there's a pink and there's a blue person icon. I'm not sure if that's gonna do it for you, but you're not on my host list. Oh, there you are. Oh, I've lost you again. Taff, accept. Here we go. She's here. Hiya, Taff.
Hello, hi Gracie.
How are you?
I am doing wonderful. Thank you for allowing me the chance to ask a question. Not sure why it's been filtered.
No, I don't know.
Not sure because of the area that I'm actually at now. All right, so my question really was what if I decided to remove all the irrelevant posts that I currently have on my page now? Do you think I'll be losing all the likes that I currently has on my page?
It would possibly remove from your stats your views that they have been getting recently, even if they've just been getting a couple of views and a couple of likes and a couple of comments and shares. I personally am kind of against deleting any content because you don't know who at some point is going to find that. Because if someone really wants to find something on a topic, or they will find it. Because like I said earlier, I'm still getting people interacting with the video I posted 2.5 years ago. So I'm against it. However, if you feel it is completely irrelevant to what kind of content you want to post going forward, getting into more content you want to post, because at this time, if you've gone from posting, say, holiday clips to posting about football, just for an example, those are two different topics, and TikTok might go, hang on a minute, who are you? What are you doing? I don't understand why you're changing. If you're going to go from one type of content to another, maybe, yes. If not, I would just leave them there. All my fitness stuff is still on my page, and I've then transformed into just posting about TikTok coaching, and I've not deleted any of my posts. So it is really, really up to you, but I would advise more against it because you don't know, you might still get views, followers, comments, and interactions from those posts.
I just saw someone say maybe I could hide them. I'm not sure how that's possible.
I think if you have a look at the bottom, I've not done it myself. Oh, I think you can change it to private. I think if you press on your post, above where your song icon is, if there's an audio on your video, it will be in the bottom corner. Just above it, there's 3 dots. If you press that, they will come up with some options, and it'll usually show send to different people, it'll show their profile pictures. There'll be the yellow share button, there'll be the copy link in purple, there'll be a WhatsApp icon. Then at the bottom, there's some grey icons. Have a little look through there. It might be press edit, and then it might be set to private.
Okay. Oh, so I can just add new content to those that I currently have, and if it's relevant, then it will start going viral.
Yeah. But if you've gone from one subject to another, it might just take a bit of time. And also your audience might be like, oh, why are they changing? I like them doing this, and now they're doing this. So there might be a decrease in your followers. Just to let you know, because if we're going to a new subject, people are going to follow you for that, and those old people that were following you for the other subject might be switched off and disengaged.
Okay, understand. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome, Taff. Nice to speak to you. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Right. Any more, guys? Any more questions? Why did you show a comment you did that was the description on green screen? What do you mean, Pete? Why did you show a comment you did that was on green screen? What do you mean, Pete? Pete, if you want to come up, you can come up. Oh, you've answered him? He's just put it again, that's all. How to book in one-to-one again. Jules, if you go to my profile, there is a little black tab of text that says Linktree. Press on Linktree. It will then give you the option of filling out a TikTok consultation survey. Work through that. I do need you to put your TikTok handle in there, so your @sign, how many followers you have right now, what your average views are, what you would like to achieve, and there is the pricing list on there, and fill your email address in. It comes through to a form. I will view the form, and when I see it, I'll have your email address and I'll contact you via email, and I'll be able to see which package you're interested in booking in. Who answered me, says Pete. Pete, oh, are you requesting? Or Coach is requesting. Hi, Andrew.
Hey, champion, how are you?
I'm good, are you?
Good, I appreciate you. Awesome. I'm glad to be part of the team. This was an amazing training. Thank you.
Thank you.
Two questions or one. So I'm a little confused, not with your training, but so I started as a TikTok shop creator, and I started doing videos, selling some stuff. You know, I'm an Emmy award-winning actor out here in Hollywood, and so my niche was obviously do the video stuff. And then I got into Gravitas Q, and I'm becoming a live host. And then they tell us to do your niche, like you said. So my question is, because I still want to sell stuff on my TikTok shop, but so can I do my niche, which is I'm a carnivore coach, and do videos around carnivore, and then still do videos, and then also doing the highlights from my lives? Is that all good, or is that going to be confusing?
I find mine works well. That is exactly what I do. I post a bit of shoppable content because I noticed people started going, where's your outfit from? Where's your hat? Where's your top from? And I thought, oh, people are interested. That's going well. So I post shoppable content on that. I post highlights sometimes from my lives. And then the rest of the time I post on my niche, which is obviously growth and tips. So it can work. Try it out. See what reaction you get. If you go to my sub-only videos in my subscription space, there is a video on how to find your top performing post. It'll give you your top 10. I would have a look at your top 3 and see what your audience is responding best to, and do more of that. Do more of the same topic. So if it's the carnivore diet, do more of that. if it's live highlights, if it's whatever it is, do more of that topic, same length. So if it was a video that was 65 seconds long, do a video around 65 seconds long. If it had a green screen in it, put a green screen in it. If it was just you talking to a room, if it was you filming something that was on your counter and you were showing how to prep a meal and how much protein was in it and everything, whatever it is,
Yeah.
do more of that.
Okay, cool. And you just kind of went into there, Gracie. I could you quickly, you said you go to your profile, you hit the three dots, and then where do you go?
The three lines at the top.
Yeah.
I did have a screenshot on it, but it's quite old, so it's going to be further back in there. But there is a video on my subscriber
Okay.
there. So if you go on my subscription area on my profile, there is several videos. Have a look on there, and it says how to find your top performing post.
Perfect.
When you go on your stats, it'll come up with what you've achieved this week, how many views, how many likes, what your recent video did, and there's a little grey wording here. I think it says view more. Press that, and then it'll give you 7 days, 28 days, 60 days, 365, and it will give you the tabs underneath. Press 28 and content, and then it'll give you your top 10 list of what's been a hit in the last 10 days.
Beautiful. Thank you, champion. Appreciate you.
Welcome. Nice to talk to you. Thank you.
Bye.
Right. Pete, did you want to answer? What did Pete? Well, I never realised. I'll check that. Are we good? I think it was when Grace was showing the description and hashtags. Pete, are we happy? If you're not happy, just request and we'll have a chat. I'm just seeing. Right. Oh, Pegster.
Hello.
Hi, Pegster.
I'm going to try my very best English.
I'll bear with you.
Yeah. So my content, it's going to be about depression, but also about mindsets, about goals. So I want to create a chat room so I can attract people to come there and talk to me 1 hour a week, or I don't know how many times I'm going to do it, but I find it very difficult to create that. So I use now a lot of quotes from other sites, but I don't think that's good because, like you say, maybe there is a watermark on it.
Yes.
Or what is the best thing I can do to attract just people and not only get the views, or do I need the view first and make videos?
There is an app you can use that removes watermarks. I do not know what it's called, but I know a few of, maybe someone in the room knows what it's called. If not, let me write it down and I'll ask the group a question. Not that pen's no good. So Pegster, what? How to remove watermark. I did see somebody put this in my Discord chat only the other day, so I will ask who knows what the app is for it, so you can remove watermarks. The other thing I would do is I would put yourself into the content, so something that is really relevant to you and your experience.
Like my story.
Your story, yes, your story. Yeah. How do you feel? How is your journey? When you're having a bad day, what brightens you up? So like tips on uplifting, tips on positivity, not just a generic quote, but what does Pegster's message say?
Okay, yeah.
I find people attract people by being themselves and genuine and be relatable. So put some of you into
about it, yes.
Okay.
Okay, and also when you go live, you can get blocked. So I have a backup account, but what do I need to do with it? Do I need to put it also do it need to get followers? Do I lose my followers when I get blocked?
If you did, yes, I would get that other account up over 1,000 as soon as you can, so that you can open up live access, subscription, TikTok shop. Well, you don't have TikTok shop in Belgium, do you?
No, I can't buy anything from you.
So basically,
And I like the clothes.
oh, I hope Belgium gets it soon, because Australia don't have it either. But you never
Okay.
know. So yes, build the backup account over 1,000 so that you have the access to go live.
So can I come with my backup here? Also, it's also
Yes.
pays to fly.
Yeah, come into
Yeah,
the
okay.
live and start engaging and collecting
And it
friends.
just needs 1,000 followers.
I would get it
And
to
how do I get? If I have 10,000 and I need to use the backup, what then? Do I get the other one back?
Possibly not. Possibly not. I've known one of my subscribers had an account at 15,000 followers. He got banned. He put a backup together, and within 3 weeks, we've got his back up to 15,000.
Okay, because the topic is very difficult to talk about without getting banned sometimes, you know?
Okay.
Because yes. It's there are a lot of topics like suicide and other things you need to talk about,
Yeah.
you know, and TikTok doesn't accept that.
Do you have the over 18 switched on your live?
I have to switch off because I want to attract them too, not of course.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's a problem.
I think maybe try it with it on, because it is then offering protection for younger people. Yes, it's still potential for anyone of any age, but I would try it with the over 18 on and see how that goes.
Okay, thank you very much. By the way, it was a very, 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 very good lesson. My head is spinning around now, but thank you very much, and I understood everything. Bye. Have a nice evening.
Thank you, Vilm.
Dag. Dag.
Tack. It's the only thing I know. Right, anyone else, guys? Anyone else? Yeah, use different words. Yeah, exactly. I've had a couple of people that were my subscribers that talked about LBGTQ plus IA, and they got warnings for saying the word GAY. So they've had to say Rainbow Brigade, and you know, they've had to go around it, haven't they? What's the best time to watch? What do you mean, all the cake? Do you mean this? Wendy, wasn't it you that knew about watermarks, Wendy? Save tick removes watermarks. Thank you, Chantel. Pegster, Chantel's answered your question. Save tick removes watermarks. Who's requesting? It's Kerem. Hi, Kerem.
Hiya, how are you?
I'm good, are you?
Yeah, I'm good, yeah. I've just got a question with basically I've got an aim for this year where I've always kind of written down like funny skits and stuff like that. My friends have always been telling me for years, Coram, you should post stuff like that. You're really good at it. So I've got a lot of material, and what I was thinking was doing a separate account for that and building a following. Now, I'm just wondering in terms of posting, because I want to build a following on TikTok, but I also want it to migrate across over to like YouTube so I can do longer form content.
Yeah.
So how's the best way for me to set that up? Should I just post short posts daily, skits and stuff, or should I do more than one daily? I mean, I've got a lot of stuff I can sort of batch record, and obviously it's going to have my face and everything in it. So how's the best way to kind of set that up so I get those kinds of numbers that I need?
You mean for your skits?
Yeah, so like, I mean, so I can build a following because there's a few creators that I like, and their humor is very similar to mine, and I followed them, and they started off on TikTok and they went viral, and then they migrated over to longer form on YouTube with like things like reaction videos and stuff like that. So I'm just wondering, when I do start that, is it best to just say maybe do shorter skits, maybe one every day or one every few days, or what's the best way to kind of set that up so I get that kind of traction and that kind of numbers that I need?
Yeah, you can post videos up to 10 minutes long. So if there is something that you want to post and it's got a bit more of a set and you're rolling from one punchline to the next, or you could just do one punchline, you could then do a series of them. So say you are going to do a skit on a topic, you could say part one, do the skit, and then at the end of it say stay tuned for part two. And then if people are starting commenting going, where's part two, I like you, I want to find out what you've got to say next, you could do a series of parts that are like 1.5 to 3 minutes long, but you have the potential to do a 10-minute one.
Okay, yeah, that's good because I mean a lot of the stuff that I'm doing, it's quite relatable. I'm not trying to be anyone else other than myself because I found that if you are yourself, you get the right people coming to you anyway. So yeah, I just wanted to know how to kind of set myself up with that because I mean at the beginning I'm just going to probably just do short skits, just to kind of reel people in, and then maybe do a bit more longer form. And then when I've got a bit of a following, I do want to go over to YouTube and use both because you can monetize both as well
Of
on
course.
TikTok and here. So, but it's more a case of just building that because I know it takes time, but it's just stuff that I like doing and I like making people laugh. So, I thought it'd be a good in for both.
Go for it, Karim, go for it. And then when you get onto YouTube, do the shorts.
Yeah.
Get more subscribers than long form videos. And then if you do post a long form video, so post the long form video first and then the short, and you can link the short to the long form so that if someone's seen a clip of your short, they have the option to then watch the longer video so you get more views.
Yeah.
That's a tip for you.
I think whatever's the shorter form has done well on TikTok, I could probably post that on the shorts and then just it'll translate over. So
Absolutely.
that's great. That's a plan. Thank you very much. Cheers, Grace.
Welcome, nice to speak to you.
Bye bye. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Right, any more? What are you saying? Can you repeat? What do you want me to repeat, Siri? Yes, make a series. Well, my video is getting 10.88 watch time. Is that good from TikTok Insight? Look, some of mine get that all the cake. It really depends on the topic. Who wants to really know? People will keep watching if they want to keep watching. I would work on getting that up over 15 to 25 seconds. The way to do that is having a good hook and tell people what you're going to tell them. I always find starting off with a strong statement and then telling them what you're going to tell them. So you're not giving them the facts, you're telling them, I am going to tell you these 3 things. And then they will keep watching because they'll know there's a reason to keep watching. And like I said, re-hook them around 15 seconds. That then increases the watch time. But that is a good starting point. That is a good starting point. But we want to just increase that a little bit more. Tell them what you're going to tell them. Have we got any more to PIN? The last thing you said about driving to longer video. To Karim? Siri? The last thing you said about driving to longer video. I implore you to do longer content because you want that watch time to be. Unfortunately, even though you might wrap it on for 3 minutes, a lot of people are only going to watch 15 to 25 seconds, but there will be people that do watch it to completion if it's interesting enough, if it's relevant enough to them. But please try and get content out there that is 1 minute to 2.5 minutes long, so that you get that higher time of watch before people go swipe, before they interact. Yeah, Hope replied, fabulous, good, good, good. Think we've covered all the questions. Right, is everybody happy? I think it was linked to YouTube Shorts to long form. Yes, right. Okay, so you must post. We're going into YouTube coaching now, which is absolutely fine. You must post a long form of your video onto your YouTube first, then make a short of it. Once you make a short, there is tabs about options of writing a description, tag. They're called tags on YouTube, not hashtags. They're called tags. Audience controls, if it's suitable for kids or not, all of that. There is an option to link to a long form video, and all you need to do is select it. So I've done this recently. One of my posts I posted on YouTube, long form video, about 3 to 4 minutes. It must have been 3 minutes long because it's a TikTok video. 3 minutes long. I've then snipped it down into a short and then linked it to a long video. So if somebody liked the short video and then they wanted to know a bit more about the beginning or the end of the video, they could then go and watch it. But shorts, if you are on YouTube, please post shorts, because shorts get more subscribers than long form videos. Once people start engaging with you off shorts and they start seeing that you've got long form content, they will watch more of your long form content. So shorts is going to get you more subscribers. I think we're all good. Are we all good? Everybody happy? Thumbs up for me, guys. I'm just going to have a drink. Thumbs up if we're happy. Thank you. So, the next TikTok masterclass is going to be TikTok shop related. So I realise that that is not relevant for everybody, because some countries do not have it and we have subscribers in. We are global. Gracie's Greenheart gang is gone global, guys. So it is only going to be relevant to people that have TikTok shop available in their country. It is going to be next Friday, not this Friday, the Friday after, which is the 24th. I believe the 24th of January at 7:30. It is going to be on Zoom. It's not going to be on TikTok, because I have a guest host who is presenting. She has slides to show. We cannot do that on here through my subscription. So we'll have a Zoom link set up. It is going to be, again, a 2-hour session on Zoom, hosted by Stacey. And it's going to be on TikTok shop, on how to improve your sales conversions and get your GMV up and get your profit margins increasing, what kind of products to have, how to contact brands to do brand deals, what to get campaigns to get involved in, all of that stuff. So if you're interested in that, I will be getting the link sent out in the next few days. For subscribers, if there is anyone that is not a subscriber, I'm going to advertise it to them, but they will have to pay for the one-off session. But all of you guys will have full access to the TikTok shop masterclass. So stay tuned for that. That is going to be very, very helpful. It's definitely helped me. Diva Strong Woman, she's gone through the same coaching. It has massively helped her. It's took her sales up to 2,500 in a month. It's took mine up to 765, which is a massive, massive increase, because I was only making £65 in sales a month. What's that, Deb? Have I answered it? Deb, what have you said? Oh, I'm 8 away. Oh, Akmunda. Akmunda's going to hit 10k. Where's Ronnie as well? Ronnie is very close. Akmunda! Is Ronnie Lab still here as well? Ronnie, how close are we for you? Where are you? Oh, we still got a bit, Ronnie. We still got a bit. Akmunda. 8 away. If anyone's in the room, guys, repost it for our subscribers. Let me just send a link into the Discord. Shout up again. Let's get you this. Yes, it is. No problem, Hope. Much appreciated. Where's Akmunda again? I think I've already connected to everyone that's left the room. That's left in the room. Well, I've shared it to the Discord again. I can't take it off subscriber. It won't let me. Once you put it on subscriber only, it won't let you take it off. I'd have to start live again. If anyone does come in, add Akmunda, please. Add her. 8 away. It's fabulous. Well, I hope you do get it, my dear. Well, let's hope we get it first thing tomorrow for you. First thing tomorrow for you. I'll stay on 5 more minutes. I'll stay on 5 more minutes. And let's see if we can get you. Let's see if we can get you there. We've got 8. Is there any more questions as well, everybody? Are we all good? I hope you've all had some value from it. Hope you all implement. It's absolutely fine. You've lost 4 from live earlier. It annoys the crap out of me, does that? I went through my list yesterday and removed 40 people who'd unfollowed me. 40. What are the times behind you, Grace? Hi, Alex, my dear. Yes, I'll move out your way. This is the current best times to post on TikTok, unless you are posting about something that is breaking news, that is updated. If you're following along play by play, there's an update coming on the news channels, then you can... Why does it always pick that chair up? It loves that chair. That is Lola's chair. I bought that for myself, velvet chair, treated myself to it 2 years ago, and Simba took ownership of it. Now she's taken ownership of it, and now it wants to get in on my lives. Oh, I know, Jane. I know. No, it's all right, Alex. Alex, how did your live go earlier, my dear? How did your live go? My dear, a lot of people in your life haven't been following back. Oh, it's so frustrating. I know. Hope messaged me early and she's like, Grace, it was well hard today. And I'm like, I know. I'm laughing as you read what I just said into my phone. I lost friends. I would go on live with them to support this weekend. A group of 9. It hit hard. Oh, Seri. Yes, I bet that is. That's annoying, isn't it? That is really bad. I know. I just went through and I went right back through till June. Because I remember, I'm just like that. I remember when people followed me. I remember stuff about people, country they're from, the real name, what month they started following me, how they started following me. I don't know why. The brain just logs stuff. Max 4 people, it's hard to keep motivated when people jump in and out, then straight back out. Yes, Alex, it is. It really is. But do you know what? You've done it, and I covered this earlier in the live. I know you wasn't here. We are fishing. We are building relationships, and you don't know what that can turn into. You are just going to start. There is always going to be people that are going to jump in and do something straight away and make a purchase. There is always going to be people that are going to sit back and need more time to digest. And there is always going to be people that are not interested and are just going to move on. We are trying to attract the first 2 people. The people that are going to jump in straight away. Sometimes those people work out in the long run and they will stick around. Sometimes those people are a flash in the pan and they come along and then they disappear as soon as they came along. The people we really want to invest in is the ones that are long term and they are working and building with you on finding out information. They are the ones that are going to stick around because it means something to them, because it's really important, and it's just going to take time. So we are going to build on our relationships. You just don't know what's going to work out. Those flash in the pan people that have made a decision, a knee jerk, and gone, yes, I want to sign up for this, yes, I want to purchase this, yes, I want to subscribe. You never know, they might stick around. They also might disappear as soon. The Friday night, I had someone subscribe in the training. I came off the training and their account was deleted because I was going to follow them back after I come off the training. They're still subscribed for another 27 days because they've paid for it, but their account has disappeared. Why subscribe? Really weird, isn't it that? Really weird. So yeah, we've got these different types of people. Yes, I know, Akmunda. Started getting a few regulars. Fabulous, Deb, fabulous. Oh, Kelly here. Hello, Kelly. I know. Had my 2 girls keeping me going live, bless them. That's good, Alex. Alex, you are going to build consistency. The more you do it, the more you will build up. Trust me, keep going. I said this on Friday night. The best thing for you to do is these competitions. Sign up to these TikTok campaigns, because that will make you accountable to something. That's what I did. Beginning of June, it launched. I was in D leagues, at the bottom of the leagues. When will the next subscription class be? Next Friday night at 7:30 UK time. It's on Zoom. It's not on here. I will be sending the link out to everybody. I signed up for a campaign. I'd gone live a few times. It was terrible. My first live, I accidentally did a live because it did that practice button and it then automatically went to live, and I was like, oh, what am I doing? Press off. The second live I did, I propped the camera up on the back door and I mowed the lawn. Do you know why? Because I watched Gary Vaynerchuk, and he said people are soon going to get paid for doing everyday tasks from people streaming. If you set your camera up in your salon, in your kitchen, cooking food, and I thought, right, let's get it out of the way. I'm going to mow the lawn. So I mowed the lawn live. The third live I did, I took my phone to the gym, I put my phone on the side, and I did my workout, and I didn't speak to anybody on the camera, but it was there. So that is how I got my first lives out of the way. I then did one to say I'd got some products from TikTok Shop. I then did one just to say hello, who I was, and then my 6th live was when I registered for the campaign, and it was an hour. First day, 90 minutes the second day, 2 hours. It built and built and built to 3.5 hours. And I was confident on the first and the second one. Soon as it said do more than 90 minutes, I was papping myself. And now look at me. You can't get me off here. It just takes time to build up consistency. It really does. It really does. Akmunda, let me have one last look at you. Oh, we're 7. We've gained 1, Akmunda. We gained 1. You hate Zoom. Sorry, Buddy the Husky. I have to do it on Zoom because we have a guest host. I am not able to do a screen share with a guest host and her tech control on here so that her slides will be up on the screen, what she's presenting. So it has to be done in Zoom so that she can do it for my subscribers. So that is why we're doing it on Zoom. I'm sorry. That is the only way I can do it. I think the only thing I could do is I could go on Zoom on my laptop. I could come onto here. Maybe I could do that. Maybe I could flip the camera around and point it at my laptop. That might be a way of doing it. But I would prefer if most people register for the Zoom. If you absolutely can't and you don't have Zoom, then I will set the camera going on my phone and point it at the screen so you can hear Stacey and you can see the slides. Maybe we can do that. That might be a way of doing it. Zoom is better, yeah. Yeah. I know we're late for dinner time. Did you hear that? Do you want your bickies? Do you want your bickies? He's just looking at me now. He's hilarious, isn't he? No problem, Kate. Much appreciated. I haven't sent out the link yet. Sorry, I didn't mean to request you then. Ignore that. Alex, I will be sending the registration out later this week. Has everyone heard Simba? What's the matter, booby? Come here. What's the matter? Are you hungry, little fella? I am, yeah. He's great, isn't he? He's absolutely fabulous. I can't show you him. Right now. Pete, when I was typing up your document on Saturday, he kept coming up to me and going, right now. He doesn't leave me alone. When I go on the laptop, when I was doing my leadership and management course, I shut myself in the kitchen. He screamed outside the door for 2 hours because he just can't bear separation anxiety. He's at an all-time high with him. He has to be able to see me. He just screamed the whole time. Jason, when I came out, Jason went, "Did you hear him?" I said, "Yeah, I was ignoring him because I was trying to type." And he came and jumped on the keyboard, jumped on my knee, and I was trying to get my coursework in for my management course. Yes, dear. And then the whole time I was typing up Pete's profile analysis on Saturday, he kept coming up, putting his paw on me, going, right now. And I'm like, yes, I know it's 4:30. Wait till 5 o'clock when Mummy finishes, and then you can have your meaties. Oh my God! As soon as he had his meat, he's fine. Shut up, poor baby. I know. He has a tummy alarm. His tummy alarm went off at 2:45 this afternoon. He gets fed at 4:30, and 2:45 he came and sat here and he's like, oh. I'm like, yes, we're 2 hours early, mate. You love him even more. Simmy, are you a fruit? Are you a fruit? Your mum taught you well. See, me and him I've had him 11 years. He's only there were just me and him when it started for years, because I've been with Jason 6.5 years. So me and Simba have been on our own like 4.5, 5 years. So me and him have just had conversations all this time, so he's so used to it. Can I see your green screen quickly? Yes, sorry. This is relevant for your time, because I know you're in Eastern time. This is relevant for your time. Simmy? Is that okay, Kirst? I don't want to move too much because it picks up my chair behind me. Is that okay? We got it? We got it? Any more messages? Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Right, guys. Akmunda, where are we at? Oh, 7. Akmunda, if you can hold tight for tomorrow, hold tight for tomorrow. If you don't, it's okay. But, yeah, ghost chair, I know. It just loves... Look at it. I can relate. It's just me and Bud, so conversations. Exactly. Lola's not used to that. She's like silent. She's never spoken. She's meowed once, and it's only because I shut them both in the kitchen with me while I'm making toast. Because Sally, our smoke alarm, the smoke alarm's called Sally. Yes, I know I'm a fruit. The smoke alarm is called Sally, and she's very sensitive, and she goes off every time I make toast. So I shut the kitchen door, made the toast, and Lola went, meow. I was like, she spoke. That's once. He just doesn't shut up, does he? Bless him. Anyway, guys, we will leave it at that. Bit more insight into me and my